Hey guys, this is Destin1 here, and today this is going to be a very quick but informative update video. As you can see, I'm in my Destiny craft world at the moment, though I won't actually be really playing that today. Now, I know I haven't, well, you've probably noticed, but I haven't been uploading any videos actively for a while now, and there's been a few reasons for this. Um, the first was that I was kind of feeling a little unmotivated to do, to do so, and then there were a lot of issues revolving real life, and then something else I'll be speaking about in a minute. But yeah, the reason why I kind of felt unmotivated to do anything was I kind of felt like my videos weren't good enough. Like they they were okay, but that's all they were. And I felt that, you know, I felt that in all my various series, not just necessarily one of them. Like, I really enjoyed doing the Journeyman group stuff, but as a single thing, I feel it's very lacking. And lately there's been a lot of issues with the Journeyman server, so that's made it quite hard to actually get on there and do a group session. And so, heck, it's been hard enough getting on there at all. So that's been a big problem, and I really want to continue with the Journeyman series, but with the way things are now, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I think Game Bombs fixed the issue, but I know there's been a few issues since he supposedly fixed it, so yeah. As far as the Journeyman goes, it's kind of on hold for now, at least until things get a bit more stable there. Now, that leaves my single player series and my Feed the Beast series. Well, with my single player series, I just felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. I don't mind what I've done so far on it. I wouldn't say I've regretted doing it, but there's been a change of heart, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. Since, well, I guess I'll kind of explain why I first made that, which might make things a bit easier to understand. But when I first started, Destiny Craft, or was first thinking of doing it, I was doing that because, well, the reason why I chose a vanilla series was I felt it was the best place to start uh, my Minecraft adventures on focus. Well, I had already been a part of the Journeyman, but I hadn't really ventured into Let's Playing aside from that, and I wanted to take a step to develop my skills as a Let's Player oh, by myself, and because of that, I wanted to start a solo series. And the reason why I decided to pick a vanilla series was, you know, I thought it was the best place to start. You know, everybody starts off playing Minecraft with in vanilla, and eventually they try out other things, and that's eventually what my goal was, to start off a vanilla series and get start from the basics, I guess, and build a foundation, and then expand to other series like modded series and event and the custom maps and all that sort of good stuff. And eventually what I had thought of is, after I'd finished the my first series, which would be the Destiny Craft Vanilla series, I was going to try out other things, because up until that point I hadn't really ventured outside of vanilla Minecraft. I hadn't really delved into mods. In fact, Feed the Beast is the first time I've really played with mods at all, except for back in the earlier days of beta, and the only mods I actually played with there was what do you call it? Too Many Items, and that was strictly for building purposes. Nothing like Feed the Beast at all, or just a single mod by itself at all. Heck, the idea was of using a mod pack was really far out there until just a little bit before uh, until I started making my solo player series, because I was kind of a vanilla boy through and through, and I thought, you know, Minecraft was most fun when you doing it with vanilla, and I never really delved, but that was because I never really delved into those other kinds of ways to play Minecraft. So what I was eventually going to do after the thing was, I was considering one of two series. I was either going to do a pure building series, because I love building things in Minecraft, and I probably spend more time building things in creative mode than I actually do playing survival sometimes. No, pretty much all the time actually. And yeah. And the other one was going to be a Tekkit series, because Tekkit was really the first mod pack I had heard about a pack of mods all thrown together, and that really intrigued me. But what eventually ended up happening to that idea was shortly after I started my Destiny Craft series, Feed the Beast came out, and you know, as you probably saw from my video uploads, Gamerbomb had a server, and I decided to join that, and I started recording that. Honestly, it had come Feed the Beast. I wanted to get into and I decided to replace the idea of a Take It series with a Feed the Beast series, because I knew if I got into it now, at the time when it was just taking off, that I'd have an easier chance at learning all these things, and everybody would be new to it, and that I would hopefully be able to learn all there is to learn in Feed the Beast. And that's why I started doing Feed the Beast. But that poses a bit of a conflict for me. See, now I have not just the journeyman stuff, but which I only typically do when there's group sessions, but I might do a little extra on the sides before and after a journeyman session. And then I had the two series with that I have to dedicate a lot of time to, like to build things in survival Minecraft without anything like too many items or anything, or create mode or anything like that. It takes a lot of time, and one of the things that attracted me to the vanilla series was I wanted to focus on building things, and because that's what I liked, and all of that jazz. But then I'd also started the Feed the Beast, which not only required a lot of time to build things and get all the resources, and but also to learn everything. Like, you constantly have to be looking up stuff and looking at videos and looking at articles on what this and this does, and maybe watch a few tutorials on how to use that efficiently. And yeah, in short, I don't really have the time for both series, and neither series at the moment I'm really satisfied to the point where I want to be. Like, I feel my vanilla series is lagging, and I don't feel with my Feed the Beast series, I feel like it's, well, I tried things out, and I went and I started my house, although I kind of liked it at first, I started to dislike it, and I wanted to move and start things over fresh, and try again. I feel like that was very noobish, and that I could have done better, and that with the way things, with the environment I had in Feed the Beast, with my, not meaning the other players or anything like that, but where I was set up and all that, I felt it was demotivating me to actually post videos, and that's where I come to the point where I am now, where I kind of became unmotivated to do either the vanilla series or the Feed the Beast series, and the Journeyman series is kind of on hold. And yeah, so basically I felt I wanted to post things, but I didn't really feel like that if I posted things with whilst I was unmotivated, it would that the videos would really be of good quality. And that's just a lose-lose situation, because not only do I feel bad having a looking back on a video that isn't entertaining, but you you guys would be less entertained by it. So it really didn't I didn't really feel like it, and I didn't really want to force such videos. So what now, you wonder? What am I going to do now that I don't really feel like either series is I don't feel motivated to do either series as they are now. Well, the what am I thinking of doing is, rather than trying to do both series, I am only going to do one of them. Not only do I neither have the time for both of them, but there's also, I think if I could, pull my pull the series together as sorts, or pull my motivation for both series together, I could get more motivated and put out better quality episodes focusing on the one series than splitting my attention into two series I don't really feel like they're going anywhere with. So essentially I'm just trying to put all my focus into a single series and hoping that will result in better quality videos. And don't get me wrong, I still will probably do adventure maps or custom maps of that sort, and I'll still do the Journeyman because most of those things are probably done with a group, and I only really do those when there is a group, and it's very easy to do because it doesn't really require any additional time except for when we do the recordings. And for that reason, that reasoning, I may also expand to non-Minecraft games too. I've been considering starting a non-Minecraft series for some time. In fact, I've been thinking about doing one almost longer than, well, actually I have been considering one longer than I have been doing the Journeyman stuff, really. I had wanted to start Let's Playing a long time before I started doing the Journeyman stuff, and I thought thought of doing. I didn't want to turn into a complete Minecraft only channel, and although even though I love Minecraft, I wanted to do other things, and that has always been my intention with this channel. And so, given that they don't require the same amount of effort to get set up as a Minecraft series does, I don't have to worry about spending all this time off screen building and whatnot. I'll probably start a non-Minecraft series. Well, I'm not sure if it'll happen soon, but it'll happen eventually, definitely. And just because I want to have that variety and not be a entire pure Minecraft channel. And I know some people may not like that, but well, this is my channel. I can do what I want with it. And yeah, I never really got into doing this because of the subs or anything. I just wanted to do it because I think it'd be fun, and even now it's still only really a hobby for me, though I do feel I should put out videos because there are people who watch these videos, and I don't really mind putting out videos, and I enjoy it, but I don't like putting out forced videos of content, and I think it just decreases the quality of the videos and nobody really wins. Now back to the main issue I had. What am I going to do about my series? Well, I am going to keep the Feed the Beast series going, and I'm going to put the vanilla series on indefinite hold, since it'll always be my intention to do, a modded series after the vanilla series was done, and to replace that. But there's also the other reason, is that with the Feed the Beast server, I can do two things. Since we're all kind of separated, I can do things on my own, and I can do things as a group. And that's what I was really hoping to do with a Tekkit series before Feed the Beast came along. I wanted for it to be semi-solo, semi-multi. I wanted kind of that balance between the two. And I think the Feed the Beast server has that balance. So I don't want to, take that away. Plus it'd be very, very difficult to do everything on my own, because I don't really know all that much about Feed the Beast. I mean, I've learnt a lot since I started doing the Feed the Beast, but I'm still only scratching the surface of everything that can be done and how to use it efficiently. But yeah, given that, that series will continue, and but I should say it won't be the same as it's going to be now. What I'm thinking of doing is starting completely over on that server. I may bring I'm gonna go find a new area to build my house, and I'm gonna build it quite differently from how I built it in. I'm gonna try and, well, how I built it on the server now. I'm gonna try and, rather than trying to build a big house straight off, I'm gonna try and find, well, start off small and expand as I need to. I think that would be a bit more entertaining. And yeah, I think you guys can understand where I'm coming from with that. But yeah, one thing I'm thinking about doing is maybe I might do an underground house. I've always kind of wanted to do an underground home, like a cave or something with various rooms and or be very elaborate, but I've never really done it. I've tried to do it and I've attempted it before, but I've never really done it the way I envisioned. It never being really as elaborate or anything. And I'm hoping to maybe do that this time. Because I think, it'd be a learning experience for me. And it would be entertaining for you guys. One thing I'm also considering doing, though, is, and this may, some people may not agree with this, is that I'm thinking of doing vanilla-based stuff in Feed the Beast, because a lot of the mechanics are still the same. It's just with a few differences. Like, I'm thinking of building stuff, and even though it may not be made of, materials from Feed the Beast, and I'm still do all that sort of stuff that I had originally intended to do in my vanilla series, except in Feed the Beast, because that's kind of what I had kind of had that idea for a while, and I think Feed the Beast is cool in itself, but I don't think there's really any series out there where people just kind of mix vanilla and vanilla-based stuff, like building normal stuff and doing a bit of mining here and there, and all the stuff you would normally do in vanilla in one. I mean, I know a lot of people watch Feed the Beast and they think, oh, this stuff, when somebody does something non-related to Feed the Beast, oh, this stuff isn't Feed the Beast, we came here to watch Feed the Beast related stuff, not stuff that's already in vanilla Minecraft, and, well, those kinds of people probably aren't going to be happy with my series, because, well, it's not what they want. What more can you say about it? But yeah, so the idea is I'm kind of gonna do as much as I can on screen, kind of do things. I'll still do the normal vanilla stuff, but I'm also going to try and get into the mods and do all the stuff that you can do in the mods. I want to explore a whole lot of that, you know, there's just so much to Feed the Beast to do that it's really quite mind-blowing, really. But I've been thinking about it. I may start doing some editing. I don't know how much. I don't know how much yet, but I don't really edit my videos. I just kind of add video, you know, an outro on the end, and that's really it. And you know, I think I could improve the quality of my videos if I started to edit a bit. Now, my editing skills is quite novice, and I don't really have the fancy Sony Vegas or Adobe programs, but all I've got is Windows Movie Maker, but I'm still willing to give it a shot. And so that there's one more thing I need to bring up before I get on to why I'm making this video in the first place, aside from all these thoughts I'm sharing with you at the moment. And that is that originally with my vanilla single player series, Destiny Craft, I was originally going to do something goal orientated, and that like the idea was, rather than just wandering around aimlessly and doing whatever I wanted, I was going to have these set goals in mind, and I was going to have this big list of goals, and the idea was to accomplish all of them, or as many as I could. And I kind of want to revive that idea with the Feed the Beast stuff I'm going to be doing now. The idea never made it into the first couple of episodes of the Destiny Craft series. I think mainly because well, I'm not really sure now that I think about it. I kind of tried to implement it, but I wasn't really sure how to implement it. And you know, I thought I came up with this list of 100 goals to do, and I was gonna have like about 20 of them be, you know, picked by you, the viewers, and I was going to try and go through the entire list, including the ones that you guys picked for me. And it just never really happened because I never really thought of, well, not that I didn't think of doing it, but it's just one of those things where you kind of think you're going to do and it just never happened. Like the timing was off or something. And I kind of forgot to do it in the first video, and then, you know, I wanted to that was kind of one of the reasons why I was, kind of asking for, what people want to see and what goals they wanted to do. And the other reason was that I, the list of goals I found that I had made was pretty silly. I think because I tried to overdo it a bit and tried to make such a large list, the goals weren't really all that interesting. But I'm thinking of giving it the list idea another go with this. Mainly because Feed the Beast, there's just so much you can do in Feed the Beast. I mean, you know, there isn't much you can't do. And it would help me get a bit more focused on what I need to do. But of course, I'm not really sure if I could even make a list of everything. For all these goals in Feed the Beast, because I know there's tons and tons, and it just seems like a hard thing to start. So now I'm gonna bring you back to why I made this video, and that is because I want to explain two things. One is that going to be that there's not going to be videos, or probably not many of them, in the next few coming days, and the other is that I want your guys' feedback on two things. One, I want to know what you guys think about editing and what parts I should edit out, if any at all, or, like should I edit out mining, or how much mining I should show, how much building I should show, how should I do that sort of thing, all that jazz. And the other thing is, I want for you to help me make a list of goals to do in Feed the Beast. I want to make a really big list of goals and whatnot. They can be crazy. I don't mind crazy ones, and I don't mind easy ones either. So there's not too much of either. But yeah, I want you guys to try and come up with as many goals as you can as possible for this series, and I'm gonna take those goals and compile a list of them all, and I may remove some of them if I find this kind of stupid or unrealistic or something like that. But I'm gonna try and keep as much of those as I can. They can be building related, like building stuff. It doesn't even have to be Feed the Beast related. They can be building a castle out of sandstone or something. Although I would prefer it if they are actually Feed the Beast related. They don't all have to be. Like, going to the end could still be a goal or something, even though it's not really Feed the Beast related. It might be interesting to see how the Feed the Beast mods might impact, you know, building things in that you could in vanilla Minecraft, or going to the end and seeing how the Ender Dragon will fare and whatnot. Those goals can still be acceptable, but the main ones I probably need help with is Feed the Beast related ones. And I don't mind if you give me one goal, I don't mind if you give me 20. Either I'm gonna try and compile a list of and do as many as you can, so go nuts with these. You know, you can write as many goals as you want if you really want to. They can be building related, they can be mining related, they can be exploration related, they can be related on particular mods such as Industrial Craft or Stormcraft or any of the other mods in Feed the Beast. But the idea is I want to come up with a list of all the mods, well, not all the mods, or as many goals as possible, and try to get through as many as I can, and try and, you know, follow that list. And yeah, I think you guys know what I mean. I think it'd be quite interesting to see what you guys want to see me aim towards, and what goals you set out. But yeah, I want you to, that's your task for the time that between this video and my next video. And that brings me to my other issue, that it's probably going to be, there's probably going to be a lot more days without videos, like probably for the next week. I had wanted to start something like this as soon as possible, but I'm actually having some issues with my computer at the moment. The Ethernet port is bugging up, and I need to get that fixed. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not on the Journeyman or Feed the Beast server right now, actually, because although I can view the internet by using it on my laptop is super old. Like, I got it back like in 2004, so it's super old, and it can't handle playing online games such as Minecraft and such, so I can't actually play on those servers at the moment. But I think this will give you guys a chance to come up with goals for this series and do all the stuff that I'm hoping to. And it'll give me a chance to kind of energize, you know, myself. And long thing short, I think if I do this, wait until my computer gets fixed, because I'm gonna try uploading this, but I don't even know, honestly, if on my laptop if this is even going to work. And yeah, I think I think if I do this, my videos are going to get a lot better because I think I'll be more focused and I'll only have one series to worry about. And well, what more can I say? But yeah. Okay, well, this I have winded on a lot longer than I had been meaning to. I had been meaning for this to be like a 5 or 10 minute video, just kind of quickly explaining my circumstances at the moment, but instead I kind of got into all my thoughts about this, and this is going to be like a really long video, I imagine. But yeah. So now I'll end you guys with that. So just try to think about um, that feedback on editing videos and coming up with those goals. The more goals you come up with, the better the series is probably going to be. But yeah. So with that, I shall probably see you guys in a few days, maybe a week. I don't know how long it's going to take my computer to get fixed. Yeah, I'll try and keep you guys updated on that by uh, leaving messages on YouTube. You know, I forget what the feature's called. But you see those messages from people you subscribe to. Who cares? So I shall see you guys later. Well, a few days later. And ta-ta.